Hi gang, I just wanted to check in. For a lot of people I may have possibly gone a little bit missing in action over the past few months. I certainly have possibly removed myself from certain circles, certain groups, certain people, certain areas of my life, I guess, which was all part of the journey, basically. Of course, a lot of cataclysmic things that at the time feel life-ending, life-changing, or terrible darkness in one way or the other. I suppose, basically, in one way I've been privileged that I have been shown so many of those, so many cataclysmic, dark, dramatic, terrible, end-of-life, change-of-life moments in my life, to have realised that none of them actually were, but yes they were. Once I took notice of what they were, once I realised why they happened, why the destruction happened, why the dramatic, absolute change in life happened. Why did it happen? So that sea change in realizing that it wasn't the universe against me, it was me desperately, goddamn desperately trying to tell me, myself, just listen to me. So, I suppose basically what I'm trying to get through to anybody listening to this is, the harder they get, the worse they get, the more cataclysmically, terribly destructive they get, the better your life will become. Totally counterintuitive, I know. Ridiculously, not jobbily, stupidly said, I know. But if you are listening to this, if you are watching this, I would imagine that at some point in your life you have questioned, what the fuck is going on? Why does nothing make sense? Why the fuck is my life like this? And even possibly maybe you have figured out a couple of things that seemed at first absolutely ridiculous. But once you let them settle in, you realized, gee, oh my Janie, that once I accept that incredibly ridiculous idea and thought, once I put that into my matrix, suddenly, some of those crazy, alone ideas suddenly start linking. And suddenly, I can raise myself to a new level. I can start looking at things from a different, more objective, or the next objective level, let's say. Where it's almost like a promotion, like in sport. Like, I mean, if we play really good football, I go from Division 4 to Division 3. I play at a higher level, it's harder, but it's more rewarding. And it may take me a season or two, but please God, under good management, this is the management up here. This is the manager. What's in here is what manages all the rest. This is the manager. Okay, it doesn't matter how good your hotel is if it doesn't have a good manager. The staff, the facilities, the guests are only ever going to be good if it's got a good manager. So, I digress. What actually brought me onto this originally was, well, I guess 48 years of stress, encapsulated possibly in the last 4 months, since Christmas. since just before Christmas actually. But obviously 48 years leading up to these cataclysmic life-changing events in many aspects, on many levels. A passing of the guard, an awful lot of truth coming out in so many different levels, and most of all, the most important of all to me is just constantly, firmly, with no wavering of whatsoever, or any, like, lots of fucking emotional conflict but no wavering, keep the truth. Because I am unique, just like every single one of you watching this. Nobody's story is going to be the same as mine, and nor should it. And do not compare yourself to me, as I do not compare myself to you. But I don't want to kill anyone. I never did. I never will. Okay? And once we can stop killing each other and realizing that if we allow this to continue, then we must like it. Get your head around that. Whatever's happening right now is happening because you want it to. If you don't, stop it. Peace and love always. Good night.